All in the wrist, watch how I flip. Watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, all in the wrist.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready. Hey, Lobo.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 4 yards, the pickup, first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here we go.
5-5.
Set.
55.
And read.
5-5. I'm coming. He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Now the man from UTEP. This is Aaron Jones. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
I got him.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ready.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Bandit.
Orbit.
Mike 55.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Danny.
Making the catch is Sternberger. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Got him.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Before Mike. Man, I got you.
Now back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Down. 42. Mike. Check. 42's the Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Mike 42.
Hey, watch the lane.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Watch go. Watch twist.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
Run.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down the word vision from him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the block.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zadarius Smith able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. We had the game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward.
42's the mic. 42's the mic. Stop your whining.
Looking to throw on second down. Fields. It's caught. Smith. 4 yards on the completion, and it. Sets up a third down.
To Herb Smith Jr. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
All day, every day, any day.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. I'm coming.
From the gun, Fields. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
2nd and 6. And this is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Under 10, under 10, 10. 51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
High 7. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
He'll look to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Bring it up.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive
Let's go,
underway.
defense.
And hoping to do better
Let's go,
than they did their
defense.
last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your
Check the
fate.
backer, check the backer.
Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
At the 27-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
I got
Operating
you.
for the gun. Fields. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And that'll make it third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there. And it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw
can't
it any
hang.
place, anytime,
not
anywhere.
gonna get me.
That time it fell incomplete.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check. Here we go.
On third
go,
down,
let's bring it.
Fields
Let's bring it.
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on
let's
that
get
other
that ball here.
sideline
Let's
as a
get that
play
ball
caller.
right here.
You're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
Hey, tight. No. Off. Jam him. Jam.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Check.
Hey, alert three.
Split.
After the penalty, it's Jones.
Run.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Lay down.
And that's one of the reasons you like the blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
An extra defender in the
Right there, in the
secondary
middle,
for the
55.
Vikings here
Come
on
on,
third
baby.
down.
Let's see what you got.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that's their first sack in this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Vikings take over.
Let's go,
first
fellas.
and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, man up.
On the carry, it's Cook.
Run.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of 20.
Easy work.
The
It's
second
coming
down play,
again.
not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
To throw on third down.
Let's go, D.
Fields. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. That was nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Let's get it.
At the 45-yard line.
To throw on second down, Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Zadarius Smith able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. The Vikings on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. He's at the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Vikings 0.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
The turnover differential.
without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Sponge. No.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
That's it, baby.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Push him back.
On second down, this is Madison. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Come on now.
12
Let's
yards
go.
there. First down, Vikings.
12 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Tackled by Jordan
You don't want no
Willis.
problem. You don't want no problem
What's
with
the
me.
old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Check 26.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Fofo's a Mike.
From the gun on third down. Fields. He can run for it, and he will. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
I need one over here. I need one over here.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
Right. Get it.
9 good yards there on the run, and now third down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Get in the weight room.
Fofo's a Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Again, it's Cook.
Go, run.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On the ground, it's Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's do this.
Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Check girls.
Here's Madison running on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We've not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Kill. Turn up. 6. Check. 55's the Mike. Yup. 55's the Mike.
Here we go.
Mike 55.
Back to throw. Fields. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The sack by Jordan Willis. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
44, Mike, 44.
2nd and 14.
They're not ready for this. They still playing
Complete
soccer.
to the receiver, Thielen.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's going to get to the 31 and not for the first down.
Let's go.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Fofo's and Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Better bring it.
Looking to throw.
Better bring it.
Fields.
I'm letting you know right now, you
A
better
short
bring it.
gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, baby.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here I come.
They'll run with Madison.
Run.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
25. Check 25.
On 1st and 10, Fields. The big fella. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
There we go. Woo!
Now the try here for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Cut! Slam!
Great stone! Travel!
Kill! Check safety!
80 weapon.
And that'll set them back 5. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some
44's
space.
the Mike. 44's the Mike.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fields. And that will be incomplete.
Fields pass.
Boom! Bus stop!
Incomplete.
Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here near the 40-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Shift! SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Squeeze! High!
Running right, Jones. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple of them.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
I got one.
Looking to throw. On the move to his left. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him around a few yards short of the first down marker. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And not what he was hoping for there. This will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
That's what I did there.
He needs better protection, that's for sure. And he's going to go down again. Kenny Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Gotta do better.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Back to throw. Fields. And no, it's incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. We own them. Own them. Slam.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Able to get there and pick it. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Yeah, they should have known. Baby.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great...
Not a day in my life. Lost my dogs, they by my side. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hit them foot.